All right, here we go. We're gonna start off with the first one on the list, though, which is this flag right here, as you can see. We have some white, very jagged lines interconnected with red, very jagged lines. To me, this looks like Sonic. This looks like a Sonic intro. You'd have like the Sonic, come on, City Escape 1. So for that fact alone, it's getting a B. Just because it looks like a Sonic level. So that gets a B for me. This flag, we have black, red, green. Not my favorite color scheme. And some emblem. I can't tell what the emblem. I might need to zoom in a little bit here. Zoom in a little bit here on these flags, huh? There's some form of emblem on it. Now, some flags are gonna get docked points for being too simple, but there's also such a thing as being too busy. I don't like the color scheme, and it's very hard to tell what the, what's going on with that emblem or design, so it's getting a D. Next up, we have a very interesting flag. All red, and it's got like a twin-headed dragon or phoenix. I mean, anything that's got a dragon or a two-headed bird in it is gonna get a C. But I like the plain red background. This is getting an A for me. Easily getting an A. Easy A. Next up, we have this one. I gotta go a little bit faster. There's 193 of these, and we've done 3. I'm not gonna explain every single one. Move my camera to the left. Oh, yeah, good point. Good point. Oh. All right. Okay. So next, we have this flag here, which has green and white with a crescent moon and a star. It's not bad. It's definitely just mid for me. It's just a mid C. Nothing bad about it, but nothing like super standout-ish about it. Next one we have is this one with blue, yellow, red, and also another emblem. Don't know what the emblem is signifying or what it shows, but, you know, nothing particularly bad. Don't super like the color scheme going on, so I'm giving it a D. Next, we have this. Red, black. It's got a sword in it, which is pretty cool, as well as like a gear and a star. You know, that's I'm giving it a C. Giving it a C. It's got a sword in it, which I'm gonna give it a C. All right, now we're getting into some classy looking flags. Look at this flag. We got some diagonal triangles, some isosceles, some acute, plus a rising sun or a setting sun, I can't tell. Definitely gonna get an A from me. I like that. I like that flag a lot. I like that. This one, you know, pretty basic. It does have a little sun or something in the middle. It's getting a D. It's not doing anything for me. Now we have this one. It looks like somebody took 3 Legos and put 3 Legos together. Easy F. Easy F. I don't like the color scheme going on there either. Next, we have this flag. It's got like Great Britain's flag. And then some other stars just haphazardly put. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a constellation, like the Big Dipper or something, but it looks haphazard. It's, you know, it ain't good. It ain't good. Next up, we have red. Another Lego piece being put together here. I like this color scheme a little bit better than whatever this one was, so it's getting a D. But nothing really to write home about. Doesn't tell me anything about this country. That they, other than the fact that they like red and white. Yeah, because that's doing a lot for me. Okay, next up, another Lego piece one, but this one's got a moon and a star. D. D. Next up, we have this one with a black triangle. Showing a little more. Still another D. Man, another D. Next up, we have the rip-off Japanese flag. It's got the Japanese red circle, but it's got a green background. This is Bangladesh. It's not doing much for me. It's that the green is really throwing me off. And it's off center, right? F. Why couldn't it be centered, you know? All right, this one, now we're getting to another good flag here. It's got a trident. Bro, it's got a trident. It's getting an S. If you... it's Atlantis? I mean, I would absolutely love to rock. I'd be wearing this flag proudly on me. All right, this one, absolute trash. Like, this is just terrible. As you can tell, there's like little markings on the very far left of the flag, but you can't even see them. Just garbage. Garbage. It looked like it got ripped out of a notebook. Okay, this one, it's kind of hard to tell what the emblem. Let me zoom in a little bit more here. Two dudes carrying something with a tree. Lot of detail. Sometimes less is more. A little busy. But I respect that flag probably has some very historic meaning. And for that reason alone. I also like the little red lines are very nice. It's not big, bold, and brash, you know what I mean? Subtle red lines. Yeah, I'm also giving it a B. Giving it a B. Okay, we're back to the Legos. It's really not doing much for me, man. The Lego flags are not doing it for me. Don't like the color scheme. It's not for me. I mean, we got a dragon. If your flag has a dragon on it, easy S. It's as simple as that. Put a dragon on your flag, it's getting an S. It's got a dragon on it. Okay. Another color scheme. Like, I don't understand these. Some of these color schemes are so bad. Don't badmouth Legos. I love Legos. Also, Juicy Poopin'. Thank you for the 11 months, Juicy. Sorry, Juicy Poppin'. Addicting Sins. Thank you for the 200 bits. Okay, this one. It's not doing... It's not... Nothing egregious about it, but it's just not... I can't tell what it's showing me. It's getting a D. Sorry. Now this flag, I think I like what's going on here. The stars, the yellow triangle is cool. What's throwing me off is this random blue bar. Like, why couldn't have this been centered? This would have been an easy B for me had it been centered, but this, the leftover blue bar, it's gonna downgrade it to a C. That could have been a B. Jen, thank you for the gift sub to Juicy Pooping. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. This flag. I don't know. There's some subtle brilliance to this one. Yo, Leo, thank you for the 10 bits. I kind of like it. I kind of like this one in a weird way. Not like love it, but I don't love it, but yeah, it looks like it could be on a t-shirt. Yeah, exactly. I'll give it a C. With potential of coming back. Okay. Obviously this is Brazil. you know, Brazil's flag's pretty iconic. I don't love Brazil's flag, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna give it a B. It's getting a B for me. Okay, next up we have this one. That yellow is very distinct. Kind of blinds you a little bit. But I like the little emblem here. B. I'll give it a B. Nah, C. Let's get a C. Got another Lego. The color scheme isn't trash, but it's also not great. Give it a D. Another Lego, but with a star this time. It's amazing what one little star will do for you. I mean, this star really adds. So I'm gonna give it a C. Now, obviously, this one's got the 3-star Dragon Ball in it. Easy A. Ooh, this one's really cool. Kind of like this one. Like the red and blue, and then there's like a building in the background. Also, back-to-back A's. Rusty, thank you for the 32. You like that one better than Brazil? I do. I do. Hey, we're back. It's funny. These flags are very close. But there's something about the star splitting this. This is a D. That's a D for me. They look very similar, but there's something about the horizontal versus the vertical. Okay, next up, obviously, we have Canada. Canada, it's going to come down to your personal preference with leaves. How much do you like leaves, chat? Do you find leaves interesting? Do you find leaves fun to look at? I like the red. Big red guy. Red's my favorite color, so it's got that going for it. I love how distinct the leaf is. Very easy to know what it is. Very descriptive. It's getting an A. This flag. Oh, man. I really like what's going on with this flag. You know, see how it's a little bit off center? I like that. I kind of like that it's not straight in the middle. Makes it stand out a little bit more. I agree that I think the off center is good for this as well. I'm gonna give it a B. Oof, 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 oof. Oof. Less is more, country. Less is more, okay? Oof. Back to the Legos. Sorry, Germany. Back to the Legos. Well, now what do we have? It looks like... This looks like the American flag if they ran out of, like, ink. D. Okay. Now, chat, remember this is not political. This is not political. Okay? I'm simply basing it on how the flags look. China's flag's pretty cool. I'm giving it a B. It's getting a B. Now, next, we have this one. I don't know the purpose of the yellow being so much bigger than the blue and the red. It's kind of off-putting. I don't think it's F tier, but I do think it's D tier. And then this one, man. Too many colors. The green just isn't working for me. It's not working. The green isn't it. I think this one had potential. But it's getting a D. This one, I mean, I think this flag is great. I don't know who designed this. The Betsy Ross of this country did an excellent job. I think that's a great looking flag. Yeah, I actually think I might put that up in S tier, actually. I think that's an S tier flag for me. This one I appreciate, even while it's still Lego-ish, we got some diagonal lines going on here. I think there's something to be said about the diagonal. For that reason alone, it's in the C. It dared to be something different. You know what I mean? Essentially, it's very similar to this flag, but diagonal, and I appreciate that. Okay, this flag, like the color scheme going on, like the emblem. Don't know what the emblem is, but it looks pretty good. I'll give it a B. I'll give it a B. Not bad. This flag, very similar. It's also got some, like, houses. Are those houses? Chilling up top there. Looks like there's, like, houses on top. Trying to be a little too cutesy, though. Little too cutesy for me. It's getting a C. It's good, but the houses look a little too cartoony. Okay, this flag. See, nothing wrong with it. Nothing super good about it, but it's mid tier. Okay, this flag, I don't know what's going on here, but I do like these leaves. And there's like a narwhal. It's got a narwhal or a narwhal look-alike there. See, nothing great, but you know, it stands out a little bit at least. Oh, it doesn't have red. I thought it had red at the bottom. It's just a white flag with a narwhal. I'll give it a B. Second look, it looks like a B. Okay, this flag, if you look at it three-dimensional, it almost looks like the flag's popping out at you, like a mountain. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It used that is geometry done right. All right, this one, I like what's going on here. It almost looks like a present that you'd find under your Christmas tree, and for that reason alone, it's getting a B. All right, this flag, very similar to the other one, except the color scheme isn't as great, and it's just got a random red star in there, thrown in there for good measure. So for that, it's getting a C. This one, I like the patterns going on here. Look at the patterns. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Gonna give it a B. Wow. Holy rip. A lot going on. Random red circle in the middle with a bird. I like that it stands out, but also stands out maybe for not good reasons. Oh, this flag is excellent. Oh, man. I like this. Like that flag a lot. That is a nice looking flag, man. It does look like the Incredibles. Why is the star cut off? That's true. The star is cut off a little bit. Do we drop it down for that? No, I still like it. I like it. This one, you know, I'm sorry. The more I look at these flags, the more I'm just getting... it's cool. It's got a big bald eagle in the middle. And, you know, I respect a good bald eagle. But it's not bumping this up more than a D for me. The cropping on these flags are horrible. I'm using the information that I have. Okay? It's a condor. Oh, that changes everything. Okay, this... I gotta fly through these a little bit more. This one's got a tree in it, which I appreciate. I'm gonna give this one a C. Trees get C's. Next up, we have this one. It's got some golden, like, wheat or barley or something. I just don't understand the color schemes that these flags go for. Are the only colors they have available red, blue, the most basic red, the most basic blue, the most basic greens? Why can't we use some more flair, some more pizzazz? Why can't we use purples and aquamarines and pinks and peach? You know, mid. It's just a mid C tier for me. Okay. Another Lego. I like the color scheme a little bit better than the other one, so it's getting a D. I don't know what's going on with this flag, but it's a lot going on. Not necessarily in a good way. It's got a yin-yang look to it, but I don't think that's supposed to be a yin-yang. I don't know. It's teetering. Teetering. It's a football. It is? Okay, I get to see then. Could be a guitar pick. Okay, this one. We got a flag. Or we got a star made out of, like, looks like lumber. It's a cool looking star. If they had kept the middle, it would have been good. But it's the color scheme behind the star that's really not doing it for me, man. Could have been good. That is lost potential right there. It had all the makings of a great flag, and they flushed it down the drain. All right, maybe the worst flag I've seen today. Let's throw Great Britain and then this other emblem on a blue background and call it a day. Like, that looks like someone just discovered clip art in Microsoft Paint. Okay, this one also kind of looks like a present you get under the Christmas tree, so B. It's also got like a, yeah, I like that. Sometimes simplicity is good. Another Lego. I like this color scheme better than Germany and whatever this one is, so it's getting a D. But another Lego. Decent color scheme. Another Lego, but has a white line kind of balancing it out just a smidge, but not enough to bring it to the C tier. Holy plus signs, Batman. This flag has 5 plus signs in it. Not. That's a plus. If you think you're getting bonus points for getting more pluses, that's where you're wrong. D. Deal with it. Wait a second. Is this Germany or is this Germany? I hate flags, man. It's literally almost the same exact flag flipped on its side. Just trash. Like what? Your son says Belgium. I do like the waffles. Belgium makes good waffles. Belgium is good, makes good stuff. Wolf Guy, thank you for the 8 months, Wolf Guy. Appreciate it. What's up, D-Steves? Okay. Next up, I feel like some of these flags are starting to run together. I mean, it's okay. It's got the star, but nothing crazy. This, oof, just hurts my eyes. But I can't look away. Hurts my eyes, but I can't look away. So I'm gonna give it a C. Okay, this is an interesting one right here. I like how it's got a random flame on the left. It's that small little touch. I kind of wish there was something to balance it out a little bit on the other section, but it's good enough to get a B for me. All right, another Lego, but it's got another emblem in it. I mean, the blue and white color scheme works for me, so I'm just gonna give it a C. Not good. Not the color scheme. Just. I'll give it credit for having one vertical along with the 2 horizontals. That's gonna bump it up from a to a D. F. Another. Oh man. Another beautiful flag. I don't like the color scheme nearly as much as this flag right beside it, but I like it enough to give it an A. You later, Popcorn. Confirmed Dave likes triangles. I do like triangles. Okay. This one. It's okay. It's okay. This one we got the 5-star Dragon Ball, but it's not a ball, it's just a line. So, this is C. C. D. Color scheme isn't trash, but I like this. I like this one a lot. Out of all of the Christmas present looking flags, this might be my favorite. I'm actually really digging Iceland's flag. I like the color scheme a lot. Okay. Did you know this country's capital is always Dublin? Oh wait, that's India? Why did I think that's Ireland? Wait, is this Ireland? Wait, what is this? What is this? Is so dumb. Which one is, what is this one and what is this one? One is Ivory Coast and one is Ireland. That's Ireland's younger cousin. It's nothing like the other. One just did a backflip. All right. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Obviously, India gets a little bit more for creativity. It's at least got something else, but these two you guys can hang out together in the F tier. I mean, I believe this is Poland, right? This is Indonesia, this one right here. What is this one right here? Indonesia? Poland is upside down. Like, it's the same flag! Chat, it's the same flag. I'm being genuinely serious. This is all in good fun, right? It's all. But seriously, what? Indonesia. What is Indonesia's biggest export? Indonesia exports. Coal, palm oil, gas, steel. I mean, this is the best we can do. This is the best thing we can do. I don't hate the color scheme, but anyways, okay. This one, I kind of like the white doilies they have going on here, along with this, whatever that symbol is. But the white doilies really set it apart. Enough to give it a B. Okay, this one. I wish the whatever this is in the middle wasn't green. The green is from, I wish it was like black or something. Because I think then I would be willing to give it a B, but as it stands right now, it's a C. Okay. I like this one. Simple elegance, chat. It's getting a B. Simple elegance. All right, and back to the Legos. Sorry, Italy. I'm assuming that's Italy. That might not be Italy. I'm assuming it's Italy. Okay. This is Jamaica. I'm actually like kind of scared to even say, because there's so many flags that look alike. This might not even be Jamaica. I mean, Jamaica, cool. It does something different. Easy B. I don't love it, but it easily stands out among its peers, like Indonesia. All right, Japan. Japan is one of those flags you're either gonna love or hate. I definitely think there is something called simple elegance. Like, we look at this one, I don't like the green background, but the white background corresponding with the red sun, it just does something for me, you know? I know this one got an F and they look similar, but it's just, I don't know. There's something about the white background, the way the juxtaposition with the red circle. It's getting a B. It's a one option pie chart. I'm sorry. It's getting an A. It's getting an A. Sorry, chat. I can't. It's getting an A. It's getting an A. Sorry. I like what it's got going on. Okay, next. Ooh, we got some good flags coming up. This one, we got to get through this one first, though. It's okay. Mid-tier. Now, this one, easy S tier. Beautiful. Beautiful thing going on here. I don't know what it is, but look at that. It's like an eagle or some bird, but it's like the silhouette of a bird with the sun behind it. Oh my gosh. That's a thing of beauty. That is the Betsy Ross of that country did an exceptional job. Easy. I like this one. We got the spears and the shield behind it. I really like this one too. It's not getting an S. I don't love it as much as the last one, but easy A. Easy A on that one. And then this one, absolutely love this one as well. A little bit busy, but very expressive. Very, very expressive. With the red sky, the bird flying, the sunset, and the water. I'm teetering. I'm teetering. My first thing was gonna say S, so I'm gonna go with S. It's a good flag. It's a good heckin' flag. I like this flag too. I like the circle behind the star. It's not gonna get an S, but easy A for sure. It's a good looking flag, chat. I'm sorry. Again, not political. I'm just going simply based on how stuff looks. It's a good looking flag. Okay, I'm sorry. I've always been partial to this flag. I've always liked it for some reason, ever since I was a wee lad. The yin-yang center. I don't know what the black bars represent. It's also getting an A. It's also getting an A. Those are Wi-Fi. That's Wi-Fi? Okay, next we got this one, which is also very 3D. Like if you look at this, it's I'm just putting it here. It's not getting an F, but it's got a 3D look to it, which I appreciate. I'm gonna give it a B. Not a huge fan of the color scheme, but you know. Next up, we have the Xbox flag. Also think it's getting an S. I like that. What is this? What is this? If you go to Xbox... Kyrgyzstan? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Xboxistan. You don't like the red background? I respect that, but I don't know. I think it works. I like it. Okay. Next up, we have this flag with, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not doing anything great for me. It's just a mid C for me. D. No disrespect. I love trees. I love trees, but that is an ugly looking tree. Bob Ross would never critique anybody on their art, but I think even Bob Ross would be like, that's a bad tree. It's abstract. I don't know about that. I don't know what we have going on here. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I do like the colors that they chose. I think the blue and the green work well together. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. Next up, we have Dollar Store, Dollar General, United States. Just getting a D. Nothing too exceptional. Okay, next up, this flag. I don't hate it. I like the white against the white graphic on the black background. But the red, I'm gonna give it a C. Okay, this one. It's got a crown. That's kind of cool. But it's got the Legos. The old Legos, man. D. I like this light blue. This is gonna be the first Lego that gets boosted above the other Legos. I like that enough to give it a C. It's a low C. That's not like a high C. That's like teetering on the D. You're noticing you're having a very noticeable trend in D. It's like a C minus. This one I don't hate. Kind of like the different colors that they use. So this one's gonna get a C too. I like this, you know, orangish. I haven't seen that orange used anywhere else yet. This one. You know what I wish they would have done with this? Just get rid of the green. If they had just got rid of the green, made the bottom red and the top black with that red sun in the back, man, that would have been an easy A to S, but as it stands, it's a B. The green just completely lowers that for me. Now we have Five Below American flag. I just don't. It's okay. It stands out. It's doing its job. It's more expressive than Indonesia. This one, I'm gonna give you an F already. But this one, C minus, D plus. Does it really matter? Sure, go in the C's. Have at it. Tell your parents you got a C. I don't give a crap. This one I kind of like what's going on here, even though it's just, it's got a D-pad in the top left corner. Hello, placenta jerky. Welcome. Yeah, it's got a D-pad, man. All this needs is a couple, like, an A and a B button here. This would be an S tier, but as it stands, it's getting a B. Oh! Take me home. That's S tier material. Oh, that is a beautiful flag. That is a absolute thing of beauty. Oh, man. Like, if I went to the store and this was a design on a shirt, I would buy it. Oh, yeah, okay. This one we got like a waning or a waxing crescent with a star above it. I appreciate that. I just don't like that green, man. That green. Ugh. Gonna give it a C. Sure, have a D. Hey, look, it's Italy, but with an eagle. Why do I hate green so much? I don't hate the green. I just hate that green. Okay. This one, again, simple elegance. I don't mind things being simple, but be expressive in your simplicity. I like this. I don't know. I like how the star, I like that. I like it. getting a B. Although this one got a C. Now that I've seen some more flags, I feel like... Oh, wait. It's supposed to be a C. It's supposed to be a C. My bad. My bad. It's a C. Mexico's an A. Even Mexico. Trust me. Listen. Spoiler alert. United States isn't getting an S from me. If you think I'm going to be a big homer and give USA an S tier, you're wrong. Okay. This one I like it, kind of. It's okay. I don't like the fluorescent yellow being used, but it's good enough to get a B with that symbol. I like the symbol. Oh, heck, a ghost. Can't even see me. All right, next up, we have this flag. Interesting. An interesting flag for sure. I am legit a ghost right now. You can't even see anything. You know, I like this one. I like it enough to give it a B. Close to an A, but I think it's okay. I like this one a lot. Again, we got a two-headed dragon phoenix bird thing. This one is very regal. Elegant, even. Just getting an S. S for me. I don't know what it was, but it was good. You know, I don't, again, that green with the red just doesn't do it for me, but sure, have a C. Have a C, why not? Yeah, have a D. Have a D. Okay, this flag we got, is that a musket? Is that with a, does that have a bayonet on it? With a star? I mean, very expressive. Very expressive. Stands out a little bit. I don't think it's quite B rank. The color scheme kind of throws it off for me a little bit, but I will give it a... that's a very solid C. Only flag with guns. Okay. Yeah. Oh, F. Trash. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. This one, we got some thinking to do on this one. It's good. I think it's a low B. Teetering on the C, low B. All right, this one, I like this flag a lot. It's not quite S tier for me, but it's a downright, it's a dang good flag. That's a solid A flag. Not S, but there's no shame in getting that A. Be proud of your A. This flag, interesting enough. Okay, the ghost isn't really even worth it right now, so I'll become a ghost again. When we do something else. Is this representing like the equator and the sun is setting under the equator? It's okay. It's okay. I think it's a B. I think it's a B. I think it's a B. I love this flag. I don't know what it is. I don't know what about it, but I love this flag. Wait, is the background supposed to be black or is it supposed to be white? It's clear. It's the only non-rectangular flag. Go right into the cool kids club. You go heckin' right in there. That is bold and brash. And doesn't belong in the trash. I like triangles. I mean, you can have the D, but really you shouldn't be proud of yourself. Sorry. You guys can sit next to each other in the... We're just letting you through so we don't have to hold you back and have you again in class next year. Just... Okay, how many flags do we have left? All right, we're getting down there. We're whittling our way down there. Oh man, I see some really good looking flags coming up. Dragon at rest. Why not? All right, this is a nice flag. Simple elegance, chat. Simple. I don't love it, but I love it enough to give it. It would be like a B+. It'd be a B+. Okay. Looks like a Winto green spearmint mint. That's just what I want, a mint. Mmm. Taste the peppermint. Spearmintlandia. You can sit right next to these guys. Here you go. But you do have a circle. You can sit right next to India. Where's India? Did I give India a C? I gave India a C. Sorry, India. You're going down to a D. I think this is a better flag than India's. Color scheme, you know what? I'll just keep you both in D. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Oh. Like this. Big fan. Big fan of this. Big fan of this. Oh, yeah. Easy S for me. I like this one, too. Again, it looks like a present you get under the Christmas tree. Very, very nice B. Very nice B. Okay. Ooh. Don't know what's going on here. But the red makes a big T. Separates the white and the green. Let's give it a C. A good C. Not like a C-. That'd be like a C or a C+. I can't tell what's going on with this flag. Okay. So this is what this flag looks like. I'm not giving it an F, but... It's got a white edge to it. Also gonna give it a C. I've seen this used a lot. Like you can see, there's lots of moons. Moon, 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 moon. Moon. You gotta do something else with your moons. I like this color scheme a lot better than this one. Like, I think this color scheme works a lot better. But I still think Japan's simple elegance is unrivaled. Okay, next we have this one. Ooh. This looks like something you'd find at a knick-knack antique store on a quilted quilt. Giving it a B. It's Panama. Panama! Hold up. Where is the... I think we ran out of music, chat. Hold up. Let me check the music. Okay, this is 5 hours of relaxing GameCube music. I think this should be good. Surely we won't need 5 more hours. Interesting flag here. Again, we have another constellation. I like the white stars and the black background. Very nice. Very with a stark slash. And this bird butterfly thing. It's interesting. It's piqued my interest enough to get a B. More Legos, but it's got an emblem. You can be with the high Ds. Is that a chicken with a knight's helmet on? Is that what that is? I don't know what that is, chat. I don't know what that is. Battle. It looks like a battle chicken zoomed out. When it's zoomed in, it's definitely not a battle chicken. But it, you know, it stands out enough to get a C. It's not your normal Lego. Okay, this one also getting a C. It's because it got a triangle in it. Triangles is gonna score well with me. You got a triangle in your flag, you're gonna score high marks with me. Yo, thank you so much, Digital Sunset. Thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Enjoy your emotes, ad-free viewing, and a month in my eternal grad. Hey, welcome to the F Club. Look at this. Like, put these flags right next to each other, and you could insert that GIF of, or that meme of Pam Beasley holding up the sign. It says, it's the same picture. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I feel like the people of these, what it comes down to is I'm not mad at the flags. I'm upset for the people that live in these countries that deserve a flag that better represents them.
Is your little leaf blower thing, is it in the shed?
Yes. Flags, chat. Flags. Not political. You deserve triangles in your flags. Oh, next. Okay. Oh, not bad. Not bad. B. We have another Sonic level flag. Looks like straight out of Sonic. Scrapyard Zone. Act 1. B. B. More Legos. You can sit by this flag. More Legos. You can sit by this flag. And this flag. Yo, Becca, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Like, I think the red, white, and blue color scheme works a lot better than like red, yellow, and blue. Or red, green, and yellow. Becca, thanks so much for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. I like this flag a lot here. Don't love it, but I like it. So it's getting a B. I think it's good. A high B. I'd give it a high B. But Italy is an F. Where's Italy? Wait, oh, I don't see a... Which one's... Italy's not in the F, is it? All right, here we go. This one is a B. Pretty good. Pretty expressive. Remember, a long time ago, they didn't have many colors. What? You're saying colors got invented? Wait. They invented colors. Dude, oh, this might be my favorite flag. This might be my favorite flag. Oh, that is just beautiful. Oh my gosh. That is just beautiful. Look at that. Triangle bias confirmed. Come on. All right, chat. Make an argument then. Tell me. Explain to me how this flag right here is better than this flag. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a D tier. Let's go F tier. So you're telling me you think this one is better than this one? Get out of here. This flag is an easy S tier. Easy S tier, man. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. Ooh, I like this one as well. It's got 3 diamonds. I wish this would be A or S tier if it had a 4th diamond. But it just feels like it's missing a diamond. You know what I mean? Needed one more. One more diamond would have really propelled it forward. Okay. We've seen this symbol a lot. The Big Dipper, the Little Dipper. But man, it's just like a red. Very regal. This flag is very regal. I don't know what country this is, but I appreciate how regal it is. It feels important. This flag feels like I would not be worthy. Like I'd have to bow to somebody where this flag was at. Like if I was in their presence. This one's got a sword and interesting flag. Is this a QR code with a sword? It's cool, I guess. High C. I'd give it a high C. D. I could put you in the D, but your whatever emblem this is also looks very regal. Regal enough to give you a B. Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, mama. I don't really like the color scheme, but I like what's going on here. It looks like a burst of... Oh, I like that. That is... Wow. I like that. Man, that's nice. That's a nice looking flag. Might be my new favorite. Again, I feel like I've seen this flag 100 times already. Haven't I seen this flag? I swear I've seen this flag. This one, It's cool. It's okay. It's C. Ooh, I like this one. I like how simple yet bold the emblem is. Simple yet bold. I like that. I almost might put that in S. Heck it. I'm putting it in S. Let's get an S. Heck it. I don't even care. Yeah, I know. I'm going with, the more I looked at it, the more I liked it. I like the snowy emblem. Let me give it a high C or a B minus. This flag. C. C. This is up there with Japan in terms of simple elegance. I'd like this. Very simple, just blue background, 1 star. It is simple, but it's powerful. It's powerful, man. I like it. It's a low A. It's a very low A, but it's still an A. Okay, this one. Let's see. It's doing some things different, but it's a little bit too busy for my eyes. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's okay. Kind of, there's parts that I like to it. Same with this one. They seem kind of similar. This is Spain, isn't it? This is Spain. Spain's okay. The color scheme is good. It's got a really cool logo. It's getting a B. Solid B. B. Whoa. A giant lion holding a sword? Are you kidding me? Or is that a lion's body with a dragon head? The colors aren't great, but man, if you could like crop out the green and the orange and just have this flag, oh baby, you got a stew going. Man, we're starting to low C. It's a good looking flag. This is a good looking. Low B. Pretty good. I don't like, yeah, you know, we got the Christmas present looking ones, obviously. I don't like this one as much, but it's, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna get a B. It's a B. It's a B. Now, we got another one. This is cropped very badly. Normally there's red on the outside and underneath. I like, it's a big plus. I'm tempted to give it an A. And so I shall. It's getting an A. Oh man, I can't even see. I'm sorry. I know you were trying to do something with the yellow emblem in the center, but when you can barely see it, man. Yellow was not the choice. Yellow was not it. Go with a darker Everyone knows you don't put yellow on top of white. You can't see it. You just can't see it. This one's okay. Let's see. Looks like you peed in the snow. This one, it's okay. It's a higher C. It's a higher ranking C, I'd say. I kind of like what's going on here, but C. Mid. It's mid. This one, I do not like the colors going on here, D. F. Sorry. It's like the inverted Swiss flag with a red background. Like the color scheme going on with this one. The red with the black stripe and the white. That's a solid B for me. I like that. Like it. Oh my, I like that. Oh gosh, I like this one a lot. What is this one, chat? Oh man, I like this one a lot. Wow. Listen, we've seen the star and crescent moon a lot, but man, that took the star and crescent moon and just crushed it. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Like when you compare it to the other crescent moon ones, like this one and this one and this one, it took those, but like elevated it. Now again, more simple elegance. I like for example, I like this crescent moon, just the white on the red background more than the other crescent moons. Do I like it enough to give it a B? Sure, why not? Why not? Why not? Sure. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. No offense to anybody that lives in this next country, but it's a sushi platter. What's my grandmother's lost doily doing on that? Oh man, another one. Someone just found 1995. Somebody got a new PC with Windows Paint and clip art. F. Enjoy your F. You're lucky you get that. Wow. Whew. This is a lot going on it, but in a weird way, it also kind of works a little bit. With the chicken, or the whatever that is, it's going to get a B. Can I tell you what to draw? Draw this flag right here, because it is beautiful. Draw this flag. Okay, next. I'm sorry. You can hang out with these other Fs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just it's not good. Maybe a D. At least it's yellow and not white. But it looks like the Lego, man. 2 Legos are not gonna get you higher than an F with me. Notice all the Ds have at least 3 Legos. 3 Legos. 3 Legos. 4 Legos. 3 Legos. It's a wheat field with blue skies. All of these flags have a reason that there's certain things on it. Why is Italy's flag F tier? Which one's Italy? Is this Italy right here? You think this color scheme? You think that's a nice looking color scheme? And I let you dress our kids? Yeah, but so does... These have 3 colors. These have 3 colors. Wait, which one's Italy? I don't know which one Italy... What? Let me just look up Italy's flag. Oh, this one? I'm not changing it. No, it's staying. I'm sorry. It's staying in F. It's staying. I can't start changing at this point, or it's gonna go south really fast. Okay. This flag, oof. D. I think this is a good flag. I really do. I think this is a solid B tier. This is a B tier flag. The Italian flag is pizza, oregano, cheese, and tomato. Cheese is normally... Alright, controversial opinion, USA's flag. It can hang out with all the other USA flags in the D tier. D tier flag. Sorry. It's not, it's Betsy Ross. Apologies, you did your best, but look at some of these S tier flags, Betsy. Look at some of these flags we could have had, Betsy. Ooh, this one's kind of cool. The sun with the face kind of freaks me out. I don't know about anybody else. Does the sun with the face freak anybody out a little bit? I'll give it a C. This is an interesting flag, man. Interesting. I'm gonna give it a B. Kind of like what it was doing. In a weird way, it just was working for me. I like this flag a lot. No idea what flag this is, but I like it. I'm going to give it an A. I like what's going on there. What up, Joe? All right, this is a cool flag as well. Not a huge fan of the color scheme, but I like the arch of stars. High C. I'm giving it a high C. High C. I mean... Looking at these, I like the... It's going to get an A-. It's an A- for me. Dave loves stars. I do like stars, but I like them. I like stars because I'm looking at flags like this. I've seen about 100 flags of Legos. Of course I'm going to like stars and triangles. A 120 star flag would be S tier. Scotland flag. Did I do Scotland? Wait. Scotland flag. It's a big X. F tier. No, I'm just kidding. We got more Legos. D tier. Oh, gosh. What the... Enjoy F tier, whatever. Yeah. Okay, and this one, what is... I can't even tell what the bottom... What's in the left there. I can't tell. It's a little too busy for my liking. I'll give it like a D or C minus. All right. And there you have it, chat. There is my ranking. The definitive flag ranking from DGR Dave. As you can see, there might be some patterns. You might be seeing why. Could I potentially move some of them? I could, but overall I'm pretty satisfied with these rankings. Were there any surprises? Did you guys have any surprises? Now sort them on politics. I can't even name 95% of these flags. What's the best S? 13 Legos with 50 studs. Ah, man. The S tier. Whew. Man, there were some really good heckin' flags in the S tier. It's hard to say. Hard to say. But yeah, this was really fun. Obviously really stupid, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my silly shenanigans as much as I had fun doing it. Feel free to do this yourself. I do plan on some point ranking every single national anthem to see which national anthems we like the best. We could do the 50 states at some point. 50 states would be fun as well. Yeah, I found a on YouTube there is a video that has every national anthem, and it's like 4 hours long. Storm Hunter, thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah. So that's it. I'm gonna be done. Thank you all for chilling today. This was a lot of fun. We'll do more silly stuff like this again. Send you guys on your merry way. And now, again, I'll say thank you for chilling, everybody. All right, let's go and raid. Let's go raid. I haven't raided Blue Chocobo in a while. He's playing Mario Maker 2. Blue Chocobo, super friendly dude. Good guy. Give him a follow if you haven't. Plays a lot of Mario Maker. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thanks for dealing with the shenanigans. Hope you had as much fun as I did. And I will see you guys hopefully Monday. Yeah, I'll be back Monday. But yeah, I'm going to head out. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, friends.